And I started to realize something about the mundane is that we can set ourselves a goal, we can buy ourselves a holiday for 1 week, and we can really look forward to it. And then we find out that once that week has gone, all we have is that we're back at work. And it reminded me this for the first time I went to Camden with my dad, is that I was standing on the escalator going up towards Camden, and I said to myself, tomorrow I'll be at work. And by then I was at work, and I started to realize that all we have is these small little moments that give life meaning, that all that we have is living memories, and it's what we do with their memories that really make life worth and have meaning. But it's like when you wait for something to come. So if you ordered something online, so if you've ordered something, like I've just ordered a whole bunch of stuff that I was really interested in because the World Cup made me go a little bit mad this month. And with my team Norway losing, that kind of sucks. So I decided to just buy some stuff to compensate. But I started to realize is that the anticipation of waiting for something actually has more meaning than when the thing actually arrives. Because when the thing actually arrives, we have it for a few months. It's like we borrow it, and then all of a sudden we either give it away to someone or we get rid of it. And I started to realize how superficial life really is when it comes down to physical objects and things. But I started to realize it's not the aspect of actually getting what we want, but it's actually the anticipation of waiting for it to come has more meaning to us than actually obtaining it. So then I started to realize that the mundane moments of life of anticipating something, when we anticipate a tooth being taken out, we have so much anxiety, the anxiety of Odin waiting for Ragnarok. And then when it comes, it never ends up being the way that we thought. We never thought it was going to be so painful. Well, we thought it was going to be so painful, excruciating, and then we find out it was never as bad as we thought. So we started to realize this, and I started to realize this quite sooner or later when I actually had my tooth pulled out, and realizing it wasn't so bad after all, and all the anticipation and worry was for nothing. So I feel like one way that I could help Odin prevent Ragnarok is to find a spirituality which is within the mundane, and the mundane practices that give our life meaning can prevent the time of Ragnarok. And I feel like that also gives value to the oath, because you've got to realize, even though Odin can sometimes be very much a trickster and very much aloof, you got to realize that the reason why he's like this is he's trying to search all the 9 realms to find a way to prevent Ragnarok. And the reason I call myself Hipster Odin is a hipster version of Odin who is trying to find the mundane daily ritual practices for a year to kind of cultivate this together. And the idea that the hipster aspect of it, like people say,